Nishant, Mahesh. Okay, I got the confirmation. So, welcome to our first masterclass of 2024. It is on personal finance, especially on the topic of goal-based investing. So, a goal-based investing is a way in which we can stay in the market for a long run, and our investments generally help us in specifically target the big financial goals we have in planned in our future. So in this class we are not going to teach you any stock market research kind of uh, themes, like for example how to evaluate any stock, how to make investments and all, but rather we will cover an aspect of investments which generally is not being taught, and a lot of people in our country don't really uh, don't really pay attention to it. So that is about goal-based investing. So let me give you a brief overview about the session. So we start with explaining what we do, who we are as FiSC Capital. Then we will go to uh, tell you about our team structure, how our team is built, who all are members of the team. Then we will cover the main topic, traditional and behavioral finance, and we will also discuss goal-based investing. Then we have some examples using a dummy client, that how we help in this goal-based investing approach, so that investors get full advantage of their investments and know when to enter, when to exit. And lastly, we will cover how you can join our services. So that's the main agenda of the topic. Uh, in case you guys can't see the screen, if anyone can DM me on WhatsApp, that will also be helpful. Uh, okay, and this is the first time we are conducting a live session, so there could be some technical hiccups. So I hope you go more on the quality of the content than the technical issues you might be facing. Okay, so I got the confirmation. Thank you for that. So now, talking about us, so we are a SEBI registered mutual fund distribution company. Right now, we are mutual fund distribution, but soon we may also enter in the stock market advice. Um, so stay tuned for that. So what we do basically is we help you in managing your finances by giving you an end-to-end financial planning model, where we cover your short and long-term goals. So short-term goals could be like 2 3 years goals, or it could be even less than 1 year goal. And for long-term, they are like big goals, like house purchase, or retirement planning, or children's education, all those things. A brief about me. So I am an MBA from IIM Udaipur, and I have also cleared all 3 levels of CFA. In the past 5 years, since I graduated my college, I started investing myself, and then I saw my investment research being quite accurate in the market. So I started teaching and guiding people on that through a YouTube channel. Then some of the people and friends who viewed my channel, they also reached out to me to start a Telegram group. So we have been investing and guiding people on Telegram and YouTube for last 4 years. I am saying here we have generated more than 30%, but the truth is we have generated even much more than that. So there are portfolios which has become double in 1 year, 2 years as well. But these were all like we were managing without any charges, and it was all like non-fee paying family portfolios. So then people wanted us to manage their portfolios as well, and then we started with mutual fund distribution. And this is just the first step in a long journey we are going to uh, have. So our team is also continuously expanding. Right now, we are a team of 3 people. One of my friend Mahima is experienced in mutual fund business. She has worked with one of the big mutual fund company, distribution company in Ahmedabad. So have a couple of experience there, and she is handling our research as well as our HNI relationships. So you might hear sometimes from her as well in the coming days if you haven't met her. Second, the center guy is my younger brother, Mohammad Faizan. So he handles all our marketing and operations, mostly the physical forms and going into the mutual fund companies' offices for any important work, or also some of the marketing material you are seeing on our digital platforms. They are created and managed by him. So he also handle a lot of our operations on client onboarding. So there could be some case that he may reach out to you instead of me for all the OTPs and registration detail. So just see his name and remember him so that you won't get confused. Love is a technical consultant, so he doesn't work with us. He is owner of Joy Info Solution. His company is helping us in building our website applications and all technical infrastructure. So if you also need some technical support on it, you can reach out to him. I can provide his contact details as well, and the link for his website in this at the end of this video as well, like in description. And you can also directly contact me if you want to reach out to him. So now going to the main topic on traditional and behavioral finance. So traditional finance is basically the general financial markets which we see. So the theory of traditional finance is such that it assumes every investor is a rational investor. So it means like everyone in the market is doing the level of extensive research which I do, or a lot of equity research analysts do. So the expectation of traditional finance is that everyone does that kind of research, and that's why everyone knows what should be the exact price of any stock or any asset for that matter. So in this kind of thought philosophy, the belief is that since everything is available in information, so there is no mispricing in the market, and therefore you can't make money at all from the stock market. But as we all know that this is not the real case. People don't invest actually by doing extensive research. They do invest based on some tips. They go for their emotional biases, have some cognitive limitations, as well as they uh, do this chart analysis and all, and assume that they have learned complete stock market and everything about the stocks. But the truth is, even an extensive research analyst or portfolio managers can't say that they know everything about the market and they can predict it. And even at our level, also, we have some behavioral biases. So, to cater to that, behavioral finance field has been developed, which help us in controlling our emotions, making decisions, which help us in staying in the market for the long time. So the behavioral finance is generally based on like a mental mapping of people about their in savings, earnings, and investments. So it's like they have some money which they earn. Then they have some mental basket like I earn 1 lakh rupees, but 25,000 of it goes into my fixed expenses. For example, rental and monthly expense and all. Then there are some another 25 which I expense based on my understanding, or based on my requirement basically. If I have to go to some entertainment parties and all those kind of expenses, so basically we can even cut them. But this is another basket. People don't invest from this basket. This is a mental basket. It's not like they have some different accounts or something from which they are investing. This is basically based on their understanding of finance. And then there are some savings. In savings also, they have some saving which for example, they save monthly of 40,000, so they don't invest completely complete amount on stocks or any other way. Sometimes they just keep the saving in the account and let it be like liquid cash or things like that. So Behavioral finance basically understand all this aspect, and then they have come with a concept of goal-based investing. So this also align the people's mindset on these buckets with their investments. So basically, what we do is we understand that people have different amount set up for different goals. So we try to map those amounts with the goals, and using those we start investing the money. So for example, any goal to be means like uh, uh, considered as a goal, it has to have three things. One is the definition of a goal, that what the goal is. um, um, then it is about the budget, that how much money is required to achieve that goal. And finally is the timeline, basically in how many years or months you are going to achieve that goal. So for example, I want to buy a house. That is not a goal, but I want to buy a house in 5 years, uh, which will be worth 2 crore at that time. It's a goal. So we identify such goals, and then based on those goals we identify how much money we invest monthly, so that we can achieve that goal at the particular time which we have defined. This is how we plan our investment. So it helps investor in knowing that why they are investing, where they should invest, considering that goal. It should be high risk investments or low risk investments. And finally, it does the biggest thing is to help you in stay in the market for a longer run till the goal is achieved. So um, then we will also show you an example on how we have planned a goal for a dummy client. But before that, just want to highlight the approach we follow. So our approach is, we start with requirement gathering. So what happens is we conduct first a round of interviews with the investor. We understand their risk profile, their investment budget, their earnings, savings, financial goals, and all. Then we have further discussion with him to understand, okay, which are the major financial goals, what should be the definition of those goals, the three criteria I mentioned. So based on that we identify, okay, these are the three, four, five goals the investor has. And based on that, we come with a monthly investment plan, as I said. So we bring those goals to their like present value, and then we start investing monthly, so that with a 12% or 15% return plan, that goal can be achieved. Sorry for some disturbance. There are some construction work is also going on here. So in the monthly investment plan, basically we go with a 12% return. But the expectation is not to earn just 12%. We try to give you the best return possible. Generally, in this kind of bull market, we are going more than 25-30%. But in general, also the expectation is that we will achieve at least 15 to 18%. But to be on the conservative side in terms of planning, we go with a 12% plan. So once a monthly investment plan is finalized, we start investment execution. So we give monthly recommendations or make monthly investments from the client's side. And on every half yearly review, like after every 6 months of investments, we conduct a performance review with the investor, where we help help them understand that what was our plan, how the performance is going, whether we are up to the mark or better than it, or even below our we are not basically meeting our expectation. And we also like try to give them the rationale for those performance, so that they also understand why we are doing better or worse, and what we can expect in the coming future. And if we have to like change some things based on the change in financial status of the client, we also discuss those things in this review. So uh, now I want to give you this example. So this is an example of an investor who has three goals. I hope you can see this example. If somebody can confirm, it will be helpful. Nikhil, if you are on that. on this session, please confirm on my DM, or Nishant or anyone else. Anybody who knows my contact. Okay, sure. I got the confirmation. So this client has three goals. One is house purchase. You can see the budget was 2 crore and he wants to achieve it in 2030. Second one is he wants to have a retirement corpus of 5 CR, and the goal is target year is 2054. And then he want to have a yearly trips of 2 lakhs per year. So he basically want to go to different cities or countries for trips, and he don't want to pay from his pocket. So if we can have some solution for that, that's also what he wanted to know. So we created these financial models. So for home loan we created multiple models. This was about so we started with two approach. One is like uh, complete law, complete home should be purchased from his investments, basically 2 crore at the time of uh, December 2030. So that's one plan, and other was about 20% down payment, where we are planning to have 40 lakhs at the time we will be in December 2029. So these were the two plans. Based on that, we have identified the EMIs. So for 30 years, uh, at 16 lakh loan, sorry, 1.6 CR loan amount, the EMI would be 1.23 lakhs. And similarly for um, 15 years period. So basically, he won't get 30 years tenure, right? As in 10 years, if we assume that our investor is 27, 28-year old right now, even in that case, he will be 38 by, 35, 36 by that time. So he may get 20, 25 years, but not 30 years. But we went with these two plans. So there would be a kind of 34,000 difference in the EMI. Okay, so then we did some calculation. I am not going to show you the calculation, but because I will have a summary ready. But this is what we do for home loan. Like we give a plan where we can completely fund your goal at the time home purchase at the time you want to buy the house, or we can have a plan where we initially cover for your down payment, and once your loan has started, we will plan in a way that your loan tenure would get reduced significantly. Now after that, so this was the plan about home loan investment against repayment. So basically, rather than paying 1,50,000 in EMI, you pay 1.25 lakhs in EMI and invest 25 with us. So those kind of plans. Okay, and then for retirement, we have a static plan that if we invest 15,000 per month till 2054, then by the time he will retire, he will have with 12% return only, he will have 5.92 CR. And then the third one was about uh, tips, travel and trips. So here the plan is that the investor gives us 30 lakhs at the beginning, and then we manage his money throughout. And after every year end, he will get 3 lakhs from us. So and this is like 3 lakh, and then every next year he will get 5% more on inflation adjusted basis. So basically those 30 lakhs will help him in till 2053, in 30 years. So in 30 years he is covering by 5% of inflation all his trips and travel. So as you can see, the last one will be around 10 lakhs. So at that time we will be giving 10 lakh 15,000 in 2052 to go for a trip, he trip or trips he wants to go. So this is the summary which we have. So for the home loan, we had two options, right? So for 2 crore full cost by 2030, he has to invest 2 lakhs per month. And this is how we are going to achieve that goal. Now, this is 12%. So if we go even by 13%, we can have a much more amount than this. And 15 to 18% would be giving us a very significant return. Similarly, in option 1, what will happen is we give 40 lakhs by 2030, and remaining amount will be paid using EMI. So if he goes for 1.24 lakhs EMI, it will have a tenure of 30 years. If we go for 1.58 lakhs for EMI, the tenure will be 15 years. But if he goes for 1.24 lakhs of EMI and invest remaining 34,000 with us, the tenure of this 15% would reduce to 12 to 13%. So he will have close to like 25 to 30 EMIs less if he goes with the third option. So this is how we plan it. Similarly, for trips, as we mentioned, that invest 30 lakhs right now and get 3 lakhs after end of every year till 2055. So this is an example. We plan similar goals uh, based on your requirements. So it can means like there is no limit in financial alchemy we can do for you. So all the goals and the financial planning is completely customized for you. Now, just want to go to the last part of our um, session. After that, we will have a Q&A. So here you can see the process. You just have to contact us. I think you guys have my number in the description. Also, my contact number is there, 9039 184797. Or also you can comment me in this video or in any other video if you want to contact me directly, and we can provide you the contact details. Okay. So once you contact us, we understand your requirements with our initial round of interview. We will understand the investment approach you want to follow, whether you want to go with a lump sum amount and just want to manage that, whether you want you already have something in mind. For example, some people come to us that I have 50,000 plan monthly which I want to invest. They don't want to understand the goals and all these aspects. They just have this things already planned. So we go with that also. And third one is obviously the goal based investing, where we help you in creating all your financial goals, and then we create a financial plan based on those goals. So once that is done, we ask you to share some required details for registration. Once you provide those registration details, we onboard you and start investing. And then we are 24/7 available, because I sleeps around 3 or 4 p.m. So close to 24/7 available for all your doubts and queries. So this is the process we have. Uh, this is the contact number. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, you can, in case you don't have our contact numbers. Okay. And then thanks to all of you for joining. I'm going to end this stream. You can revisit this because this will be available on this same YouTube channel. I will also request you to subscribe to our channel so that you can see all our upcoming videos. And for any kind of help, even if you don't plan to invest with us, do reach out. We are always ready for help. So and we also guide, like not only on stock market or any other investments, but even for financial planning related to insurance. If you are planning for some real estate investments, we are not going to help you in identifying those opportunities, but we can definitely help you in selecting the right options for you, as well as in guiding you for the uh, right asset class and products. So do reach out to us on that also. Thank you.